One of my favorite sci-fi books, Jody, is called Wool by Hubie Howley. What is his name? Hold on. Hugh Howley. It is fantastic. Really good sci-fi read. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's a 3-book series. So Wool, Shift, and Dust, I think, are the 3 books. If you love fantasy, I have a ton to recommend. I don't know if you're like into YA fantasy or specifically like adult fantasy, but there are a bunch of really great series that we've been reading with book club, if you want me to list some for you. I don't know if you've read this one, but it's very good. I hate tracking links, man. They're so ugly. This one is my favorite from Blood and Ash. This one is also very popular. Why is Goodreads being so slow right now? I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was like good, but not excellent. But if you're in a slump, maybe it's more your style. What else? Oh, this is an excellent one as well. House of Earth and Blood is Sarah J. Maas's adult novel, and I love her YA series. Although her YA series isn't really YA anymore. It started off kind of YA and then went super fucking adults with this last book. They are kind of smutty, so I don't know if you're like into that or not, but they're good. I enjoyed them. This one, my friend Teresa read and said she really liked. I think it's this one. This one will like devastate you. It's very sad, but very good. And A Darker Shade of Magic, also very good. I read Serpent and Dove and felt totally let down. Me too. Me too, Jody. I'm glad I'm not the only one. No, I mean, I don't think Haley liked it that much either. Teresa liked it a lot. Okay, so you have read House of Earth and Blood. What else is there then? Have you read From Blood and Ash? If you like Sarah J. Maas, I've heard From Blood and Ash is top tier. Blood and Ash was so good. The second book is quite slow though. Okay, so you did read it. Damn, you're like on par. What else is there then? Okay, so you say you like romance. Have you read Christine Lauren? Because we can get you into the whole rom-com genre if you think you'd be interested in. They're really short, fun, easy reads. This one's really good if you like rom-coms. The Unhoneymooners I read and I really enjoyed it. This one Haley is obsessed with. I still have to read it. So it's the first on my list for when I get back into the reading. But basically all of her... Oh, Beach Read by Emily Henry. Also, I own it and I've heard it's excellent. Beach Read, everyone says is like insanely good. So Hating Game was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I own Beach Read and I own Love and Other Words, and I've heard they're excellent. Oh, I also really liked Red, White, and Royal Blue. It took me a second to get into it, but I super enjoyed it once I committed. How'd you like Jujutsu Kaisen? It's so good. I caught up. I'm fully caught up. I hate waiting week to week for anime. It's so hard for me to like, I have to binge it. Like the storylines are so just conjoined if you don't watch them one after the other, because the like long 7-day pauses in between 20-minute episodes is just like, it's so weird, champ, to me. But I really do like it. Jujutsu Kaisen's really good. I caught up with Haikyuu, so I started watching it when season 4 came out, but then I hate that there was like a mid-season split, so I waited until the full season was out. So I just caught up on season 4, and it was okay. It definitely felt like a setup for the national finals, and I wanted more Hinata, but it was good. I still enjoy the series a lot. And then right now I'm watching God of High School, and then I have either Black Clover to catch up on. I'm like around episode 65, I think, and the series is ending this month, so that could be a good one to watch to like super binge. I have Food Wars season 5 to watch, and I have a couple on my list. I just caught up to One Piece again after waiting about 50 episodes, and I'm week to week. I don't know how many episodes is One Piece? Like fucking 1,500 episodes or something outrageous? What's the best first anime to watch to get into it? Never have gotten into it before, but I want to. I think the universal answer for best first anime is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That seems to be like the most universal answer. Like I watched My Hero. I got into My Hero late, right? And so I watched seasons 1 through 3 all at once. And then season 4 came out, and I was so hyped for it. I watched it week to week, and it fucking ruined it for me. I found it to be so slow and boring. So I just don't think I can do that anymore. I think I would rather risk spoilers and wait until the whole season is out than watch it week to week. Last season for My Hero was also a setup season as well, and so it just felt really boring. Like the Lemillion fight at the end was awesome, but it like was an entire season and then one good fight. The rest was pretty boring. I would say hands down Demon Slayer is the best animated the best animation for an anime. I think it's the most beautiful, smooth, excellent animation. I don't like, what's the draw to One Piece? Is it funny? Is it like funny, or is it like, what genre is it? I have not seen JoJo's. I've tried to start JoJo's like once or twice. I have a really hard time with like older animation styles too. So like everyone's like, you should watch Cowboy Bebop and like stuff like that. And I just can't get into like the 80s, 90s anime like art style. It's just really hard for me to like pay attention. Yeah, World Trigger was one that came across my recommendations a lot as well. NGE was NGE. I'm bad with acronyms. Neon Genesis. Oh, I've seen Evangeline. For me personally, I just really like it's like really well animated, the Demon Slayer. I like the style of it a lot. Yeah, Lusa. Same thing with like, everyone's like, you have to watch Dragon Ball Z. Like Dragon Ball Z is like the ultimate, you know, you have to have that on your anime resume or whatever. But like Dragon Ball Z, like the early stuff is really hard for me to watch. Yeah, so if you guys want some like good short animes, Promised Neverland is really good. Unexpectedly dark as fuck. You don't expect it to be so dark because of like the art style, and like it's a bunch of like little ass kids running around. So dark. Really good. Only like a couple episodes. Demon Slayer, also really good. It's a newer anime, so the art style is excellent. Animation's excellent. The dub's really good if you're into that as well. I think it's only like 12 episodes or whatever. What else is a short one that's like new? I really like the new Crunchyroll Korean webtoon animations. So God of High School and Tower of God were really good. And they're different because they're not like traditional Japanese anime tropes. It like switches things up and it makes it really interesting, especially if you've watched a lot of anime. So I really liked those two, and they're very short. They're only like 13 episodes if you're interested in that.